Good evening, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And this is the live show on the road again. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. And I actually got caught between traveling on the highway and being back in Brazil. I am heading back home. Hopefully, this time without any incident. Because I actually did almost get killed on the road yesterday while coming up here to Monterrey, Caderita, Monterrey. It was kind of like a weird, awkward little thing. Uh, what happens is there, I ran over something, and I'm not exactly sure what it was, but must have been like a fierro with some spikes in it or something, and I felt that it messed up the tire. And sure enough, the tire se hizo garras. I mean, it was destroyed. And it was a fairly new tire too. It was crazy. So I stopped, and I, went to the trunk and found that I actually did have a spare. Una, esas donitas. That was my deal. You ran over. Sorry for your tío, el picudo, que me fregó la llanta. But me fregó la llanta. So I stopped and I get the thing, the that little la donita, the temporary one, and I said, like, well, how the hell do you change a tire? I mean, I've changed the tire before. It's just, I'm used to using El Gato, the jack, the big one, the hydraulic one, where you just and pick up the car and change the tire. But um, it had one of these small little jacks that you're supposed to go round and round and round and round and round and round and pick up the car, but you have to put it in that little thingamajig. So I said, crap. So I got down into it and I picked it up. And short show. I was actually hoping that Maggie or Frankie would come on, and that way I didn't have to, wouldn't have to deal with the comics. I want the comics. It's just that I don't want to drive and then run over another spiky little thing, where I have another blowout, and then I'll really lose it. But so I tried to call because they have the Angeles Verdes, the ones that take care of individuals that have flat tires and stuff. Acá en la autopista, I couldn't get anyone, and a friend of mine was calling them. A ver las uñas. Actually, this is my thing. My hands were a mess. My manicure wasn't messed up. Sorry for your tire. Well, appreciate that, bro. You need puncture resistant tires. Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend that. But anyway, so my tire was messed up. So I'm there. I'm waiting for the Angeles Verdes. Nothing comes. A friend of mine was supposed to call them because my phone doesn't switch over into a Mexican line. So I'm waiting. I say, you know what? Screw it. I'm a man, damn it. I'm going to change my own damn tire. And sure enough, I changed the tire. I got the jack up to where I got the car up. I took off the tire, put in the new one, tightened it up. And then it was tripping because right when I already had the tire on, this other car stops. Y luego llegaron Los Angeles Verdes. And they go like, nos dijeron que estaba un carro ponchado y que quizás necesitaba ayuda. I said like, well, I've already fixed it. So they told me where the vulcanizadora is. So I which was really close. We were actually at Progreso. So I went to a couple of vulcanizadoras because no one had the right size of tire, and I finally found one that had the tire. So that ruined my trip like for an hour and a half, cut off my time, and then I got to Cadereyta and I met up with Abraham and the kids, and Abraham tells me. No wonder there's a cold front coming in. Erasmo, el más. Ya, por eso viene la tormenta, porque Erasmo cambió una llanta. So I get there and I'm talking to Abraham. And Abraham says, because Abraham was with me this weekend there in Brownsville. So Abraham says that on his way back, at the same spot, there was a couple of cars with punctured tires. And he asked, and the guys there say that it's part of that maña thing, or that mañoso thing, where I can't look at the video, where they puncture the tire, where then they make you stop, and then they do something to you. Either they steal, they rob you, they take your car, or they do something or other. It's crazy. So very, very fortunate, because I feel for individuals that pass through there at nighttime, because there's nothing, guys, and there's no vulcanizadora and anything. This is one of the reasons I don't like to travel at nighttime, because first of all, I have a hard time seeing stuff at night, because I'm older. I don't know if y'all knew that, but also I think it's a little bit more on the dangerous side, because if that would have happened to me at night, I would have been out there for like an hour, guys, and in that time, anyone could have come and try to rape me or something. And the worst part would probably be that I'd have to pay for another time. But so got to Cadereyta, had a great late lunch with Abraham and the kids. Good talk. There's this car driving like 5 miles an hour in front of me. So then I went to Monterrey. I did my alone thing, my Erasmus by himself thing in Monterrey. And I think this is one of the things that I think that Abraham is also like, well, why are you going to Monterrey? Why don't you just stay here in Cadereyta? I said, I need my alone time. I need my alone time, and I like to walk the Macro Plaza, and I like, to do my own alone thing. So I came back to Cadereyta, had breakfast with Abraham, had a great little conversation, and talking about our upcoming trip. We're going to New York City. Going to New York City for Christmas. We're taking Abraham's oldest kid, who turned 18 this month. So that is going to be his birthday present. Let me say, I don't like to be away from Brownsville, because I sort of tend to believe that I leave Brownsville and everything like starts to go to crap. But one of the things that happened last night, and I tried to be on the show last night. Frankie did an amazing job. What dates? New York City, the 23rd to the 27th. Oh, please tell me that you all are going. That'd be great. The 23rd to the 27th. New York City. That'd be wonderful. Let's do it. Let's do it. Screw it. Let's do it. what happened yesterday in regards to the meeting, it's really, really disappointing. But it's kind of true. But I told you so, guys. And this is why, and again, I caution everyone. Tráete un carnezazo de San Juan, nombre, papi. On the road again, just can't wait to get on the road again. Carnezazo de San Juan, can't do that. Yes, come, please, please. That'd be wonderful. Just do it. I mean, screw it. Let's just do it. New York City for Christmas Eve. Um, yes, let's do it. Yes. I mean, you only live once. You told me that, YOLO. Hola, mi amor. Let me say, guys, this is one of the reasons, in regards to yesterday's BISD meeting, this is one of the reasons I try to tell people, let's not get people's hopes up too high in regards to what happens, what's going to happen, what could happen. Because at the end of the day, I don't want people to be disappointed. We have had one too many disappointments already in regards to the corruption that exists here locally. But we can always be hopeful. That is okay. Just don't get overly excited about stuff until it actually happens. In Mexico, decimos, hasta que tenga la cabra de los pelos. Something like that, right? So that's when we've got to say, nah, it's a done deal. It's for sure going to happen. And unfortunately for us, I wonder if it was the last straw for some teachers. That was hard to watch last night. I prayed hard for you all. Me too. Because you hope for the best. I sort of knew that it was going to go to crap. Let's see. If you say that there are drug cartels in the valley, then why are they not caught? I think some have been caught, Eduardo. Take into consideration that we just recently had a mess of individuals with the Ociel cartel. They got arrested here in the valley, bro. Also, I don't know if you know this, but there is a current indictment out there against several individuals that were helping out these folks. It's public record. I haven't posted much on it because it's not directly linked with Brownsville, but it is in the valley. The sense that it is part of Brownsville is that some of these people are stationed here in Brownsville, bro. I mean, I don't know why anyone would not would not believe. I mean, we could hope that it wasn't so. I mean, but it is. But one of the things, I might get a little bit in trouble with this. One of the things that I appreciate a little bit about, like, Matamoros. Matamoros has this select group out there that take care of things in Matamoros. But they've actually been a help to a lot of people. And the only people that they mess around with are individuals that try to screw them over. And so they're individuals that are part of that little culture anyway. So it might be a good thing. Why couldn't anyone suggest an amendment to the agenda item for BIE site? They did. Actually, I was watching that part. Carlos Elizondo asked Denise Garza and the new majority did ask for them to, amend the motion to where they could have 1,000, not the 1,250, but at least 1,000, and they were adamant, no. And and some people are going to go out there and say, well, $500 is better than nothing. It's something, and they get a lot of money. Look, guys, take into consideration all the money that has been squandered at BISD. You're talking about crap loads of cash. on stuff that, at the end of the day, isn't important at all. Look at the $1.2 million that were lost, guys. Look at the $53 million that they did away with that should have gone to the Performing Arts Center, guys. It was already earmarked out there. Take, take into consideration the $186 million that they got from the ESSER funds. They've been getting crap loads and crap loads and crap loads and crap loads of money. Part of the problem is it's not being reinvested back into the students and into staff. And unfortunately, guys, let me say this. Unfortunately, when you screw with teachers, when you overburden teachers, when you give them more job responsibilities, guys, at the end of the day, the ones who suffer are our students. And that's what I think is unfortunate. And that's why I think everyone in the community should be getting involved. Look at me now. Let me tell you, Jessica Snaggletooth Gonzalez is a piece of crap. A piece of crap. I've always said it. I was like ecstatic that she had finally come over and may wanted to do the right thing in regards to everyone, but she sold herself, guys. And then she goes up there as president on her first meeting and goes, "Look at me now." Screw you, Snaggletooth Gonzalez. Screw you. You just screwed every single employee at the district, every single student at the district. So screw you, piece of crap, chafa, asquerosa. And really what trips me out is, and again, I'm going to have this conversation with my buddy Roman, because Roman is out there going like, "Oh, it's Jessica Gonzalez's first week." Screw her. I don't care if she's your friend. Screw her. I don't care if you have direct access to her by giving her a call anytime you want. Screw her. She screwed every single individual at the district. Every student. The community as a whole. So screw them. Look at me now. They suggested it was up to Denise, and she ignored pleas from fellow board members and the public and moved forward with a motion for $500 that was blatant. Yeah, it was choppa. And it was tricky because then they couldn't answer how much money was going to be left after taxes and stuff. Again, very unfortunate, but nothing changes. There has always been a drug cartel presence in the valley. They just keep a low profile, 100%. Do you really think you should be on the phone or doing a show while you're driving? Safety first for all. Let me tell you, it would have been the easiest thing to do, Keith, would have been to say, you know what, it's the no show, let's wait till tonight. But because of the moment, because of the situation at hand, I thought it was imperative to have a show. Uh, and I'm doing my best not to look down at the comments. So, for individuals that can save their comments, that'd be great. But I still want them, especially right now. What a horrible, insulting time it is for BISD teachers. Denise must be proud of herself. Take into consideration, Ginger, it wasn't only Denise. Also Daniela, the poor little rich girl, a little Eddie, and Snaggletooth Gonzalez. They are now in the majority, and they are bending over backwards to, follow the lead of the superintendent. The other motions that didn't go through was firing of O'Hanlon. That failed as well. They're going to keep the same attorneys, and again, it's the same individuals that have given the district the back. Sorry, guys. I'm going to end the show because I'm I'm getting calls and getting calls and it's cutting off the thing. Guys, I'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. Guys, thank you for your patience. So I was hoping that someone would come on by this time. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be. See you tonight at 9 p.m. We're gonna have a hell of a show tonight. God bless.